Hill. Garvin Thomas joins us now with a story about one man's passion now being shared with the next generation.
Hi, Janelle. Hi, Jess. Rich Ferrato, when he was growing up in the South Bay, had a dream. Wanted to be a pro baseball player. Now, while that didn't happen, Rich did learn if he focused on something day after day, he could get really good at it. It's a lesson that came in handy later in life in the most fantastic of ways. One of the beautiful things about living in the Bay Area is that there are treasures to be found around almost every corner. In Morgan Hill, for example, at the corner of, yes, Morgan and Hill.
Oh my gosh.
You will find a literal treasure filled with treasure.
The balloon.
Literally.
Hey, cool. We're at Morgan's Cove.
Rich Ferrato is the man who has spent the last quarter century creating it.
This is my passion.
It was not long after Rich bought this property in the late 90s that he started redoing his backyard with the help of friends. They were going for a simple tropical island feel. But then one day, they happened to go to the movies.
And we went to see the Pirates of the Caribbean. We had no idea. We sit in the front row, and all of a sudden you see the skeletons, you see the pirates, you see the ships. And I'm like, I want that, I wanted that. Oh, I was just like a little kid in a candy store. I want it all. This is the captain's quarters.
And so Morgan's Cove, as Rich calls it, took on a pirate theme. But what would a pirate theme be without a pirate ship? Well, Rich found a guy selling one he built in Canada.
So I called that gentleman up, told him my name is Rich Ferrato. I'm the pirate of Morgan Hill, and I have a home for this ship.
The 1/3 scale Lady Morgan was dropped into Rich's front yard about a decade ago. And ever since, Rich has been adding shipwreck scenes and treasure rooms to go with it, ever perfecting his pirate paradise.
If you do something every day, you're going to get good at it. So every day I would do more, and more, and more, until it looked acceptable to me. This here is our 1715 Treasure Fleet Museum.
As you can imagine, people were soon asking Rich for tours of what he had created, and he began to realize what his creation could do for others.
People just become happy. They become free. And they could dream. They could pretend they're pirates. Who doesn't like pirates?
Well, children certainly do. And that's why this year, for the first time, Rich is opening Morgan's Cove up to school field trips.
I be the captain of this ship.
The second graders on this day not only getting to see the ship and Rich's treasure,
450, really old,
but getting lessons in Morgan Hill history, knot tying, even local geology.
What did you like about the boat?
It is all, of course, nothing like Rich imagined he was getting into all those years ago. But then again, that's the thing about treasure. You just never really know where you're going to find it.
What I've come to learn is that I've been blessed to have built it, but the value is to share it.
Rich says he has no plans to ever turn Morgan's Cove into something people have to pay to see. Ideally, he'd like to keep adding to it and one day have it declared a historic